Are you ready to go, Team Blockwood? Team
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
So,
Okay. Do you want to put your presentation up?
actually, the PPT is not opening. Yeah, Vikas, can you share the PPT?
No, not at the
Okay, ma'am.
moment.
So, yeah, ma'am. So, like, I'm directly jumping to the what we have make. Okay.
Okay,
So,
2 seconds. Two
this is the
seconds. Hold
yeah.
on. 2 seconds. Take a deep breath. Let's everyone take a deep breath. Okay. We're all good.
Yes, ma'am.
We are all good. We will make sure that so the time slots, if people are slightly delayed, but we will allocate 5 minutes. I want everyone to take a breath. We're all good. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Go through. Let's get ready. Right. Are you prepared? Everything all
Yeah,
fine?
I am prepared. Yeah.
Good. All right. We're gonna everyone turn off their mics, please. Turn off their videos, apart from the presenters. And then as soon as the 5 minutes is up, I'm going to be introducing the next team, and then we roll. Yeah. So give me a second. I'm going to introduce you properly, and then we're rocking and rolling for the next hour. Thumbs up, people. Thumbs up. Cool. Right. Okay. Welcome, Team Blockwood, and off you go.
Okay. So, like, ma'am, this is the website that we have built. So the work of this application is that, for example, if a guy wants to put his digital art or a unique thing or like a unique art into a centralized server, that server can be hacked and that art can be steal. But if you put in our platform, so for example, he can put a document, he can put a digital art, a unique thing, a unique masterpiece. He can put anything. He can put in our you can say like in our database, in the blockchain database. So what will happen, I will show you, ma'am. So just click on this register page, do a small registration, uh, er- uh, just click on the upload file, and this page will be pop up. Okay, so you just need to choose any like I'm choosing my certificate. Okay, so I'm just choosing my certificate that I've got from the university, and click on the submit button. Right now it is zero because the zero file has been uploaded till now. So see, the certificate has been uploaded here, and you will get a unique barcode, you will get a unique hash id. First of all, you will get a unique hash id that it is a unique. Okay, no one is getting this hash id to the entire world. So it is a unique hash id, and it will tell the number of validation record. So for example, it's one only one document we have just submitted here, so it will tell one means number of validation, it will tell one. And it will also tell a unique hash id. It will also show, you can see like this is the hash id with uh, what I've got when I uploaded this image or certificate. So if you are using a camera, okay, if you're using a iOS device, just open the camera and just scan this barcode. Okay, hello.
Yeah. You're still live. You're still good.
Yeah, ma'am, just open the camera and just scan that barcode. You will find a link, then click on that link and you will retrieve the certificate in your phone, ma'am. And
Okay. I can't do this on mine. But were you asking me to actually do this myself?
no, you can, like,
Oh,
Jesus
fine.
can do, ma'am. Okay, so like I'm opening the camera.
Cool.
Okay,
It's worked for Brendan, so that's good. Brendan's confirmed it.
so yeah, so this is the camera, ma'am. Okay, let me open okay, so this is my camera, and I'm just scanning the barcode that I've got here. And you will find an this thing link. So I will click on that link and see the certificate has been pop up.
Cool. Yeah.
And the this hash id is also matching, and the hash id. And one thing, ma'am, like I will show you like what we have like stored little bit. So if I go to this thing, if I will open this certificate, this is the government certificate that has been provided by the India government. Okay, the state government has been provided the certificate to the farmers to for the seed quality. So what we have done, we have actually added some additional feature on it. We have added a barcode on it. You can see this table. We have added a barcode on it. We have added a like a hash key of that data, that certificate. We have added the hash key of that certificate, as well as we have added the previous block data. Because if a hacker try to like a break a chain in a blockchain, he is unable to like break, because every block is connected with each other. Okay, we have put in the hash id of this data, as well as we have put in the hash id of the previous block data, and all the detail of that, at which date it has been like generated, at which time it has been generated, and to whom he has got a certificate. So all the, even the stamp that we have given, that blockation, like this is our like company which we are working on, and this is the certificate that has been stamped by the government of India. So if judges can scan the QR code, okay, let me zoom it. So please scan this QR code and you will find this certificate in your phone. Okay, like I'm doing, uh, just open the camera and scan the QR code. Okay, so let me
That's
open the
perfect. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Team Blockwood. And can we have Team Gaboof available, please, and ready to go? Your time starts now. Hello. Anybody from Team Gamboof?
Hello.
Hello. How are you?
We are the team of leaders.
Okay, maybe Team Gamboof's just offline at the moment, because that's the one that I've got. Is it leaders on, or is I've got a different place card up? Is this me?
No,
Okay.
Gaboof should be on, but
Okay.
maybe they're offline.
Maybe they're offline. So we've got a few minutes wait. So give me a second. Let's reset the clock. And team leaders, are you ready to go? And then we'll restart it for you.
Okay, just a minute.
Okay. Always the way. I hope all of the other teams are getting ready as well. We'll ask all of the questions. There will definitely be a Q&A session at the end. Judges, feel free to judge any or all of the teams. And Q&As will definitely be at the end. Save up your questions. Okay, team leaders, are we ready? Team leader. Oh.
I will share my...
Yes, please. Amazing.
Yes, just now.
And there's Lindell telling me that the tech check went amazing. Right,
you can see
brilliant.
this?
Yeah, perfect. Right.
Okay.
We ready to go, team leaders?
Yeah.
Perfect. Let's get rocking and rolling. Good luck.
Thanks. Hello, everybody. We
Hello.
are, our name project is the Prodacker. The plan is we will talk about the problematic, we will present our team and our product and the business model of our project. The problematic is it's reassuring for the user to know from where and from what is the product that we choose to buy. Every popular brand has fake manufacturer selling a counterfeit item for cheaper prices. That's why with our team we will find out a solution. Now we offer a solution that will help our customer to innovate being reassured. Our product is a website where the user can track back the product by its 2D code bar. He will find the details about the product in our websites. Now, I will present for you our business model of the projects. This is our model business. We can see this. You can see this?
Yep.
Good. Now,
Did you?
Mariam,
Yeah.
Mariam is
Sorry.
ready now?
Yeah. Did you want to talk us through it?
Okay. First, our customer segment is providers of primary materials, persons who are interested in the origin of the products that they buy. For health, for example, eco-friendly products, ethical, naturals, ethic, match the ethic of natural, small, big business who want to increase their reputation online. The value proposition. Have access, have a control. The consumer can reach and control the source and the life cycle of its product at any time. And then the review streams is to subscription by the companies who are our customers.
Okay. Our channel, the website, and social media. Our customer relationship will be by the website and subscription. Our key activity are the web development, blockchain programming, assuring the security of the system, and finally data storage using AI.
Our key resources are the website, the QR code scanner application, and the database that contains all these data. Key partners are the developers in the blockchain field, artificial intelligence engineers, and cybersecurity developers. Cost structure. In fact, there will be programmed systems that are built in AI. They cost between $300,000. Their cost varies depending on the system.
Okay, amazing. Thank you very much. And can we have team choreograph, please? Well done.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Hello, everyone.
Hello, everyone.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Hello.
All right. Okay. Cheers. I'm going to share my screen here, so please, if you could just allow me to do so as well.
Can somebody please allow the screen share?
Yeah, I can't currently.
Yeah,
I think
no.
this is. Yeah.
Check, amazing.
I only taught them how to screen share, not to
yeah,
unscreen
it's all
share.
good. Can we, team leaders, can you stop screen sharing, please? Team leaders. Yeah, perfect. Good stuff. Let's go.
Okay, I will do this.
Okay. I've just shared my screen. Can you please confirm that you see it?
Yes, perfect. Thank
Brilliant.
you, team
Thank you.
choreograph.
Thanks.
Amazing.
All right, Haroon, would you please like to start?
Of course. Hello, everyone. My name is Harun, and I'm a blockchain PhD researcher at UCL.
And I'm Hamza, a manager at Contexter.
And we are here on behalf of Choreograph to present our idea for a better world.
A global pandemic has thrown our world into disarray. What's normal now, we could have not imagined a few months back. We often take what we have for granted. The recent pandemic has made it hard for all of us, yet compared to a third world country, while I'm struggling to get a delivery slot from Tesco's, they are struggling to stay alive. Many places in the world rely on a functioning supply chain to receive medicine, food, or other life-critical goods. This pandemic has revealed shortfalls of the existing structure.
First, they are too centralized. COVID-19 has shown that the grave complexity of the chain with the closure of tier 1 suppliers forces the other supplies downstream to also shut down, as there are no alternatives. Next, there is also a lack of resilience. A centralized system has no tolerance for failures. And third, and most importantly, is a lack of transparency. Who are you dealing with? Are they ethical and are they trustworthy? So as blockchain researchers, we understand that the difficulty of creating your blockchain is quite significant. Instead, we propose to use an alternative approach such as Ethereum or Hyperledger, which are very established chains. Here, we would claim that entities in the real world are now wallets. Contracts between the two parties are converted into smart contracts, which provide the ability to lock down information for GDPR. And lastly, deliveries now become transactions, where the two counterparties record what they do on the ledger. The availability of this information within the blockchain would increase traceability. We now would know exactly how long the fulfillment took, the route it took, its dependencies on third and fourth party supplies. We also have transparency now, lower losses from counterfeit and grey market goods, improved visibility and compliance over outsourced contract manufacturing. And lastly, we have automation. Now we'll reduce the manual intervention and work labor through digital signatures, predict delays, prevent litigation, and save money.
Prior to this hackathon, we didn't consider supply chains for our platform. What we've done here is we've tried to produce a wireframe that would show how we can provide and extract value from this blockchain. Using our subject matter expertise, most importantly, we'll be able to draw your supply dependencies in the world. You'll be able to infer and act on delays before they hit you downstream. Or you can also understand if you are violating sanctions and overt to crimes through third-party suppliers. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to move to a pre-recorded demo of the solution that we were trying to hack together over the night. What this is using our proprietary software to understand how your supply chain looks like, model it across time, and put it geographically onto a world map so you can see the interdependencies across it, the evolution across time, and how it changes as you move. Finally, I would like to move over to meet the team in the Q&A session if we have time for that. Thanks, everyone.
Perfect, amazing. Nice pitch, guys. Anybody got any Q&As? Because you actually nailed it within the right time frame. Anybody got anything to sort of ask now? If not, then we'll save them all up until the end of the presentations. But nice work.
I've
Good.
Please.
Hello? Yeah. So my question would be, so for the demo, you've taken an open source data, right?
Yes. So for the demo, we took an open source data set from the supply chain, and we modeled it how we would model it if we had extracted it from a graph perspective. So as you know, a blockchain is a temporal graph. Each transaction has its edges, which show the time period. So that's exactly how we modeled it, as Hamza showed in the demo previously. Hamza, if you could scroll up just one slide up. We remodeled this data from a CSV into this format here. The green lines here represent countries being sent medicine from other supplies. And if it's green, it means a country was sent the supply on time. We have other colors such as red for the supply chain being late and yellow for the supply chain being roughly on time.
Amazing. Good stuff. Thank you very much. And we'll ask more questions at the end. Can we have hash it like you mean it, please? Good work, guys.
Thank you.
I'm not able to share screen yet. Yep, okay. Let me know, please, once you will see my screen. So can
Yeah,
you?
we're up.
So essentially, we started off first with a very key problem statement that affects all of us in some way or the other, right? Now, while as a retailer, I always wonder that, okay, how can I ensure that what I am buying is exactly what I have received, and how I can actually ensure that in my food supply chain, I have enough transparency. But also as a consumer, how can I ensure that the potato that I'm buying or the avocado that I'm buying is not being, is being produced in the right way, in the sustainable and an organic way, or even the money that I'm spending for that, the profits for that is not being used to fund criminal militia, right? So that being the key problem statement, what we did was we went ahead and started, creating a design to address that problem statement. Now, a couple of points that we should bear in mind when we think of the problem statement. There are tons of tons of food waste that happens every year when it comes to food being wasted just because it has not been sold on the expiry date. Similarly, food not reaching the right time, right location because it has in the overall supply chain. Now, keeping these and other problem statements in mind, what we essentially looked at is that how can we design a sustainably centered, how can we create a solution which is sustainability centered and drives transparency across the supply chain. The other thought process that we also had was that how can we ensure that the retailer that is buying actually create a huge number of productivity or increases the productivity of their procurement specialists. Time actually adding value and creating systems of trust across the blockchain instead of spending time comparing whether the product and the produce they have got is exactly what they've ordered, and how actually they can as a consumer, how can I make a conscious decision that I am choosing the right food. So to do that, essentially what we did, we created a quick application over the last couple of days. So when I log in as a buyer, I see I see a few key factors. First, I'm looking at the orders that are arriving today. And when I get into the orders that are arriving today, I can say that, all right, I'm a the farmer that has sent out the tomatoes, when he puts in the order for the tomato or puts in the supply orders through the 3PL, through the third-party logistics for the tomatoes, he puts in a particular hash key, right? He puts in his values, his order, and that the system converts that to a hash, which is essentially the producer hash. While me as a producer, as a procurement specialist, I say that, all right, when I am placing the order, I am making sure that, okay, all my items goes into the cart, and that also gets translated into a procurement hash. So when I verify it, I see the system in the backend matches these two hash and make sure that, yes, this is the right product that I have received.
Okay, thank you very much. And let's move on to Team AI. Thank you very much. Team Hashilaika Minik. Can we stop sharing and allow the other team? Well done. Good work.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, we can. Go ahead. Nice. You're on live.
Okay, I'm sharing my screen. Can you see it?
Yes, we can.
Perfect. So, hello everyone. I'm glad to present you iLearn, an application. So, we had a goal, and we wanted to use AI to identify the brain type of certain people, to know what the best way they have to learn things. So there is a writing brain, yes, there is writing, listening, reading brain type, and we want to provide educational resources appropriate to those brain type. So our target are mainly children and teens, but it could be used for everyone who want to learn and who would be older. So we found different technical solutions. For the AI, she would find the best way of learning between reading, listening, or writing for the user that could provide a time optimization. Also, we want this application to be online and offline. So you don't need internet to access to it. So everyone could access to it just via a smartphone. But it could be also a website, why not? Or even on computer. And with the blockchain, it will be simplify the transactions. And so, yeah. Our business plan is simple. We want this application to be free because we want the education to be accessible for everyone. So it's normal that it's free. But on the application, you could subscribe to some valuable features. So like having a mentor, there would be microtransactions and a virtual money that we call the CRISP. So with some small potato, more you are on the application, more you got potato, and more you can do things on the applications. So it has also a fun side for people for making them want to stay on the application. And we would make sponsorships with schools, and so we could get licenses and all the stuff that we will need to make run the application. Suncap, are you here? It's your
Yeah,
turn.
I'm fine. Yeah, so for business plan and technical side is we will use machine learning and artificial intelligence based algorithms that will be coded in the Python, and so we'll use the pre-built libraries, and the Python the code will be very less, and it will be platform independent and very fast as well. So can you go to the next slide? Yeah, so our idea here is that if you go to your social media these days, like Facebook and LinkedIn, and they have a multiple groups, and these groups provides best of the best quality content, be it educational and other research stuff. So like these groups you are seeing, right? So we will filter those groups for our relevant content using BM25 algorithm. That's the best method. Algorithm is proven and tested one. And so BM25 will create robust full text search in Python from definite source of content like these groups in very less time. And then we can provide these contents to that application, and we can give those educational quality content to the children who really need it in like remote locations or who are living in difficult situations.
So we make a proto for this application that we can see here. So it would be a simple application where you log in and stuff. But Maya, I let you explain this.
Okay, so can you hear me? Yeah. Okay,
Yeah,
so if you sign up, if you can click on the button sign up, and just sign up again. So you can select an age group, and then you can choose which domains you would be interested in to study. And when you click submit, the application will firstly detect if you learn better by reading or listening or visual aids, as you can see. And then the application would recommend different different lessons depending on your type.
Thank you very much, Team AI. That's it, 5 minutes.
You're welcome.
Okay,
Any questions,
so
maybe?
we have a 10-minute break.
Yeah.
Now, so well done to all of the teams that have pitched so far. And we have a 10-minute break. We're going to be back online in 10 minutes. We're going to save up all of the questions until the end. I hope the second wave of pitches understand there is tight time frame. But well done, you guys who have pitched already, and I'll see you back in a few more minutes. We'll just put it all on pause. Well done, you guys.
Thank you.
Can everyone put their mics on for a second, please? Rob, can you mute everyone's mic for me? And shall we start?
Yes,
excellent. Good stuff. Let's go. Good luck. Well done. We're ready.
Am I audible?
Hello.
Hello, am I audible?
Yep, good to go.
Okay, this is Team Ananas here, and we are moving directly forward to the problem solution. Our problem statement. Our problem statement is that in developed countries, the students get at least 15 to 20 years of basic education. But in developing and underdeveloped countries, it is averaged to 5 years. And as you all know, it won't help a country to grow. So our question is, can AI develop the countries from combating education inequality? And we have a solution for that. We believe educational inequality can be refined by quality in education. And how is that possible? By flashcards. Yes, flashcards are new solutions for solving the inequality. Flashcards are considered to be faster, easier, effective, and acceptable for all age groups. And it's easy to be made. And in our application, we are introducing flashcards, and we are introducing a flashcard economy where students who have already studied certain flashcards can sell their flashcards in return of new topics or new subjects of flashcards. And developers are providing them with credits for doing so. And even in our application, we have a premium subscription option where the students can access unlimited flashcards by AI. And let me walk you through the method of implementation. First, a text file is inserted to our application either through camera or as a text file. And the text is being recognized by natural language processing and natural language understanding. And the text is converted to lessons as well as questions. Once the student takes these questions, he can take the tests. And if the student makes the right answer, he will be upgraded to a much higher level of difficulty. And if he makes a mistake, he will be taken back to the basics, and we ensure that he learns it well. And this is achieved by GPT auto-regressive language model. And we are planning to have a mobile application either by developing in Flutter or Swift. And in the near future, we are also planning to integrate a voice assistant like Alexa, Siri, or Google Google Assistant, so the student can have a hands-free session. Okay, and now I would like to walk you through our demo. This is our very simple UI, and this is our login page. I give sign in, and there are three options. One is student, teacher, and others. In here, when we log in as student, we can see his subjects. That is mathematics, history, and arts, and some random subjects. So we have few more options in this. First of all, adding a file. Adding a file can be done through photos. And once these photos are taken, we can generate a flashcard using our AI. Or he can download flashcard already pre-built flashcards from our store, which free up to 50 cards, and he should pay $2 for 150 cards per day. And we have another option, that is my schedule. Here the student can schedule his daily learning plan. That is, today I will take 10 flashcards, tomorrow I will take 14, and in the coming month, the whole month, I will be taking 22 cards. And we have another application, another feature, that is
amazing. Thank you
Yeah.
very much. Well done.
Okay.
Good work. Can
Thank
we
you.
have team equality, please? Nice work. Well done.
Thank you.
Okay, are we ready to go?
Yes.
Perfect. Let's go then. Your time's running.
Okay, so team equality. So we started out with the problem question of can AI be used in the developing world to combat education inequality? And we have a resounding yes to that. And that's essentially by improving access as well as student outcomes. So to start off, essentially we have a portal, an educational portal for students worldwide and global to fight inequality. And so the four key components of that, one is agile content and leveraging platforms like AWS, where we can extract metadata from content that we're presenting to the end user. And then essentially we can personalize content based off of the metadata as far as based on usage. And then also we can help the experience by enabling like great search functionality. The other key component about the personalization is that we can select like trusted, verified providers, and essentially the AI can pull the data from those different sources. Another key component, of course, would also be the ability to identify at-risk situations so that we can have target interventions with automation at scale. So if someone is signed up for a course and they haven't finished the course, so they're about to miss a deadline, being able to send automated notifications to them. The other component is that a key focus on free quality content, and whether that's from institutions or experts. Now, the other component as well, as far as using experts, we would create custom content, and then we would leverage IBM Watson so that people who are taking those custom courses that we've created, they can translate the text to their mother language on the fly. The last component, which is a really key component, is having a reward mechanism. So definitely promoting content to end users so that they can learn and earn. So two examples of that would be Coinbase and Binance. If you learn about cryptocurrency and the blockchain, you're rewarded oftentimes $30 in USD for about 30 minutes, which in Mexico, for some people, that's a week's salary.
Brilliant. Peter, we can't see your
component,
screen. Peter, we can't see your screen at the moment. Are you able to screen share?
yes.
Thanks.
Can you see my screen?
Yep, let's go. All good.
Okay, let's go. Okay, so the last component. So essentially, what the MVP considerations long term would be having that website connected to a wallet, very similar to MetaMask, but no downloading. And then also that wallet is a key component for signing up for courses, and also a key component for us rewarding end users for leveraging our platform, similar to UniDrop, where end users were rewarded $400 just for participating in the course. And so this is our way also of dealing with discrimination and make sure that individuals have access regardless of their location and or race or gender. And here's an example of the website we set up. Can you all see my screen?
Yep.
So here, yeah, here's the way individuals can sign up for the course. And then again, based off of the end user's contact or engagement with this, we can recommend other courses that they could be interested in. And so again, some of those courses are courses from experts and or courses from institutions. Any questions?
No, good. And you actually, do you want to flick through your slides quickly? You've got sort of 30 seconds because we missed some of your presentation. Just quickly show us your slides.
Okay. Yeah, so here's our logo.
Perfect.
This is us asking the question. We're like, yes. And then here's the 4 kind of pillars: rewarding, free content, personalization, and also intervention for those at risk.
Amazing. Good work. Well done, you guys, and good work. Let's have team Hackathon Corp. Crop. Jesus, I can't even speak myself. Are we ready to go for the next team? Hackathon Crop. Normally it's Hackathon Crop. Thank you. Okay, are we ready to go?
Yeah, so did you hear me?
Yep, we're all good. Yep.
Nice.
Share your screen. Perfect.
Okay, did you see my, oh, so maybe it's the wrong screen. Oh, okay, so did you see my screen?
Yep, all good.
Nice. Okay, so let's begin. So I didn't make a slide because I think it is more relevant to present the prototype directly, and I don't have enough time in 5 minutes, so I prefer to present you the most important. So to resume, the problem was to allow everyone to have access to the course automatically, and this course will be automatically translated by an artificial intelligence. Sorry. So this is the application. When you launch it, the first step is to choose your language. It's very important because when you choose a language, the application, the intelligence will be automatically translated, all the application. And after that, you have to log in or to create an account if you don't have. If you don't have an account, you have to choose if you are a professor or a student. So for example, if I am a student, I have some information to describe about me. I can submit and an email will be sent to me with a security code. After that, we will have access to the application. We can show all the information, learn more about that, to see all the information. I can follow the formation. After that, I can also see all the formation I've been follow. I can also see my progression in the application or my grade if I have it. I can change all the information about me. I can also log out. And if I am, see I have forgot the password, I can submit it to recuperate the password. If now, if I am a professor, it's the same, but I have to to inform the application what is the school name. I can submit again, and they have another step that the professor can do is to create a new formation. So they have many information to describe, and after that I can submit it, and I can follow all the formation I create. After that, I will show you how each element communicate in other with each other. Sorry. So when I start the application will contact the intelligence artificial, and it will transfer some data. And the principal data it will transfer is the language. The IA will connect to the database and take all the data from the database, because all the content on the application is not stored locally, it's stored directly in the database. And when the IA have all the information, all the data, it will automatically translate to the selected language, and after that, it will transfer all the data. And another option example is when a professor, a teacher, create a new formation. The new formation will be directly sent to the IA. The IA will automatically translate it in a default language, because we don't want to store all the formation in different language. We want only one. And after that, the IA will transfer all the formation created in the database. And now how the database will function. First, the artificial intelligence will read each sentence and separate them into several parts. Then she will read one by one.
Amazing. Thank you very much. Well
Yeah.
done. Can we have Team Mindcom, please? Good work. Well done.
Yeah.
Please stop sharing your screen and let's move on to Mindcom.
Sorry.
Okay. Hello, everyone. Happy Diwali.
Hello. Yes, likewise to you too.
Okay. Can you see my screen?
Yep.
Yeah. Good day, everyone. This is Team Mindcom. We are going to present our what we did in a hackathon. Okay. And let's get started. So we are going to talk about AI in combating education inequality, like how AI can help in preventing the education inequalities. So as we know, like education is a basic for us, as we can see all the people are here right now who are educated, but it is a privilege for some people who are living below poverty. So we know like it is a small issue, but it is an issue, but we don't know how big the issue is. The current system problems that are there out there is like due to language barrier. There are people who doesn't know more than one language. And also there is a regional inequality that they don't allow any girl child to go to the schools or colleges or anything like that. And we can see there are unequal distributions of books and technology out there because they don't have money, and there are community issues as well. And we can see there are the main reason, one of the main reasons is also below poverty line, because most of the people who are below poverty line cannot afford to go to colleges or schools. So as you can see, the literacy rate around the world, as you can see, like there it is a graph, and you can see most of the regions which are like not dark blue and light blue. You can see all the regions in Africa as well as in India, nearby India. These are having low literacy rate, and due to this, the government, these countries are called developing countries. Because of these things, there is no literacy rate, and because of this, the poverty is also rising. So what we are trying to do is like we are trying to use AI for artificial intelligence for giving a multilingual mission translation. Okay, our solution is to provide a web platform where any publishers who are publishing their books, they can convert their whatever the books that they are trying to publish into a different language using our technology we built by ourselves, and sell their books on our platform. So we made it into two categories, like they can sell the books to the developed countries as well as in developing countries. So in the developed countries, they can cost money and we can get a share of the whatever the books are getting shared, because it will be a reasonable price because those guys have few money. And when it comes to developing countries, we will be asking them to sell the books on discount on free. And remember this is we are using AI technology to provide the books in multi languages. So you can download the book in your own regional language and you can get educated. That is our main purpose. And we generate revenue from the publishers' shares and also the donations from the buyers who are going to buy the books from our platform. Because, like each and every single penny that you're giving us will be contributed for the education, for preventing educational inequality. And we want our platform to be completely non-profitable because we don't want a single penny, and we are doing it for the greater good of the world. And we want the revenue, whatever we are generating, for the maintenance and the support of the platform. As we see, like the market size recently, ebooks are what we are going to use day by day. We stopped using physical books. Sorry to say that, but we use in our systems, in our iPads, in our phone, always we'll be reading the ebooks and the PDF. As you can see, there are around like 1,000 million users who are downloading and buying the ebooks in 2020. And as you can see, it is like 16,000 million grand is the revenue that is being generated through ebooks. So what is our go-to-market strategy? Because as you can say, it is a non-profitable organization we are trying to achieve. We'll be contacting to the government of India. As you can see, the literacy rate is around 50 to 60 in India itself. So we'll be contacting to the government of India to talk about the platform and advertising it, because people need to be aware of the platform if they have to get educated and free books. And we'll be connecting with the publishers in India, and we'll tell them, like, you don't need to go into a single market where you have only one language. We'll convert the AI to publish your books in multiple languages, and you can sell it across the globe. And we'll be making agreement with them to sell it in reasonable price in developed countries and selling it for free in the developed and below poverty countries. Focusing on the India, we'll be hosting the platform across the world, and people from across the world will be able to buy the books, and also they can sell the books if they are a publisher. Thank you.
Amazing, great work. Thank you very much. And within time, so good work. Thank you. Can we have the next team up, please? Oh, already ready to go. Good stuff. Good luck.
Good.
All good.
Hi, everybody. On behalf of the whole team, thank you so much for being here on a Sunday to hear our idea. We're super proud and happy to be here. Just to give an initial bit of context, our pitch is aimed at utilizing AI to solve educational inequality. There are 6 of us on the team, and we were very lucky to have a variety of skill sets from tech, UX, business, and education. We're going to start giving an introduction to the problem, our proposed solution, the EduNudge itself, with a few comments about the logic for the AI machine model behind it. And after mentioning a couple of comments on possible concerns, we'll close up and perhaps leave some space for questions. So what's the problem? What's the problem? Where do we see a pain point of educational inequality we wish to solve? What happens when a student drops out of high school before graduation? What happens when a student does finish high school, but within a school system that has not lived up to the standards a student needs to get into university or face day-to-day professional challenges? These are people who feel left behind in conversations and in solving increasingly complex problems we are faced with today. Those who want to advance but feel like they're dragging their feet and have no feasible means of gathering the strength or resources to lift them above the mud. These are not just students suffering the change of habits in a crisis, but students who have had to stay home to work with their families, dropped out years before and haven't found how to return to the classroom, or whose educational system has failed them individually. Despite there being incredible resources available online, it is easy to imagine a sense of being overwhelmed with information. Many who wish to hire a one-on-one teacher don't have the possibility or the financial means. Self-teaching is a winding and difficult path to plan out and focus on, with the need of constant and consistent dedication to complete the steps one creates for oneself. Real-life problems come first, where the low rate of returns in terms of formal, tangible proof of student advancement on one's own increase demotivation. Faced with this, the solution we propose is a mobile-based web app called the EduNudge. Nobel Prize-winning economists Richard Thaler and Cass Sunstein wrote a book called Nudge a few years back, presenting how small changes we make in choices shift people in one direction or another. However, you can't force people in a direction. Instead, the way you present the options with subtle clues affect what they choose. This is what we aim to do with Edu Nudge. Our AI-based personalized search for educational content online will present students with increasingly accurate and productive articles, videos, and courses to orient them in their journey. The social media aspect of personalized avatars with skill point visualization and distribution, along with the certification of studies and generation of full student profiles, will help give real-world results, motivating them on their pursuit of qualifications. Finally, the gamification of our app will incentivize repeat usage, impulsing the habitualization of study practice every day. The uniqueness of our proposal stems principally from the gamification and social media aspect of the app, leading to the aforementioned motivation and habitualization, as well as generating co-creation incentives. If we have time at the end of the pitch, we can turn to our resident front-end gamification expert, Ian, for more details. So just to recap, our objective is motivation. We are not looking into connectivity or new content generation. What we are offering is a user-friendly, incentivizing app to help orient students on their learning journey. With this, we would solve the issue of lack of motivation, incentivizing participation and repeat usage of our app, with rewarding the co-creation exercises such as content translation, as well as generating real-world prizes from participation in raffles for world-renowned educational and academic events, book prizes, educational camps, and one-on-one online mentoring as initial ideas. Here we have a little more detail of how the AI machine process would work. Sorry, I'm talking so fast, it's a lot of information. With an input of data from 3 sources, sign-up information, course selections, and testing scores, generating a rating that feeds into the algorithm. And finally, the following of user data, including how much time each user spends on certain types of content to better future curating the content provided. The information is, of course, encrypted to protect our user data. This is then processed to send out a web crawl, sifting through all the academic resources available online to then be processed into the front end of a user-specific presentation where the most engaging or useful content is hopefully placed at the forefront. We would, of course, go amiss without mentioning a few fairly obvious and reasonable concerns regarding our app. First and foremost, creating a curated educational journey based on AI and machine learning has the risk of exacerbating to the nth degree all forms of bias incorporation to code.
Amazing. Thank you so much, EduNudge. Great presentation. Okay, can we have Tech 1 ready? Good work. Well done. Yep, we're all good.
Do you see when I change windows?
Yes.
Yep. Okay. Perfect. We have chose the education inequality project, and we have made an application prototype, which is here. The user can create an account, his own account, and sign in. And then he selects a language, and the courses in the application will be in that language chosen of a database on the cloud. So we have his profile. We have the user can define his own objective and goals here. He chose a skill cap to improve efficiently, chose by the level he wants to have. There is a skills evaluation to know if the user learned and improved. This is QCM-like, question and answers. And then he has a score here. The user will have access to many courses, and he'll choose his own subject and methods. And then in the goals section, you will have the school, his school points that will present on how far he is to reach his objectives. And you can see the points his weak matters, like here physics and mathematics, where he can improve, and it shows his strong skills to show where he improved, and he can congratulate himself to getting that skills. And for the business part, because all of these have a cost, there will be ads before accessing to the cursors. The cursors can be text or videos, and there will be little ads like on YouTube. And there is a Get Premium, which is a little sum per month, and it can remove ads and help us get a better application and system. And to come back on the cultures, the goal is to create an AI which gives course proposal depending on his weak subject here, his weak skills to improve, and he will give personalized courses to the user. And I finished here.
Oh, is that you done?
Yep, I finished.
Oh, well done! Wow, with a minute and a half to go. Nice work. So, how do you think this would be able to be scaled up? Just quickly, whilst we've got another minute for you, have you thought about your scale up?
Sorry, can you repeat, please?
Yes, your scale up opportunity. Where would you implement this, and how quickly would you be able to scale this concept up?
I don't understand your question.
Okay,
I'm confused.
most people don't understand me either, so you're not the first one. Don't worry, I'm sure you won't be the last. So that's all good. Well done, congratulations, and let's move on to the next team, please. Well done.
Thank you.
Hello.
Yep. Can you stop sharing your screen for me?
I don't know to remove this.
Wait, yes, I can.
Done. Perfect. Good stuff. Good luck.
Okay.
Is good? Can everybody see?
Yes, we can. Good luck, Team Trees.
Okay. Hello, everybody. My name is Tom, and with my team, we decided to create an app, and I will show you all about it right now. So the problematic was that all human is how to allow all humans all over the world to access to an educational program, so that we can maybe how can I, sorry, the we can like wait. It's now to my teammates' turn to talk. Sorry.
Okay, cool.
And then they cannot they cannot talk.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, excuse me. Okay. Continue, Tom. Excuse me.
All right. So this app will allow everybody on Earth, we hope, to get an education and learn. Even like it's more for the poor country, directed to poor countries who may not have schools or access to school as easily as we have. So this app will be proposed to all states and countries all over the world with the help of some schools to give access to those like children who cannot cannot go to school, and but can afford themselves a phone, even like a cheap phone, but a phone that can work and with Wi-Fi. So they're going to have this app. This app we call the Helpol right here. So Helpol, how does it work? Well, you create an account, you enter your name, then email, password, like all apps you can go in, and then once your account is created, you on the platform, and you will be followed by Brandon, an IA teacher, which receive all data from your exercise and all the things you do. So we decided to do two parts on this app. Part for children who have less than 12 years old. We'll see what it looks like. Well, it is a child zone, so we decided to do a child zone with a lot of color, very colorful to express their increase their creativity skills, and I do not put some pressure on them or stuff like that. We try to avoid that a lot and still learn and having fun at the same time. So we have different type of classes, like you can learn how to read, write, count, and all as they're playing. And then the second universe is for young, like teenagers or people that have more than 12 years old. So it's more like schools we know nowadays, with scientific classes and classes about the world, creativity still, because it's important, and literature. Then we come on this menu screen that where once you created your account, you find yourself there, and here are the fun starts. So we have a space to ask questions, where Brandon, the EI, will answer you. We have a library where everything, like Brandon is connected to all internet stuff, so all questions are answered, and the statistic also you can where you can access to. So now I'm just going to get my teammate talk a bit, if they want. Hello. So yeah, that's pretty much.
Okay, amazing, good work. Thank you very much. Well done.
Thanks.
Okay, we do have, I believe it's Team Genesis now, because I'm not sure if Team for Challenge 14 are actually live. I think they've disappeared on us. So is Team Genesis available? And would you like to come forward?
Yes, we're available.
Oh my God, you're rocking and rolling. Let's go.
Okay, one
Go on then,
second.
Adam. Looking forward to it.
Just give me a second because I wasn't ready. I thought.
Yeah.
Okay. And
whenever you're ready, just start, and I'll start the timer on you.
Can you see the screen now?
We can indeed. Yes. Good luck.
Okay. Thank you. Okay. So we thought of a service that will be business to business. It incorporates a number of technologies with the AI as the focus for upselling on the recommendations. Now, I'm a big enthusiast in modern technologies, and I enjoy mixing technologies together to create innovative solutions. How I got into mixed reality was my grandfather had acute lymphoblastic leukemia in 2018, and I started a research project to create open source technology for detecting leukemia and building open source medical networks and systems. And this is where I got my experience with mixed reality building classifiers for acute lymphoblastic leukemia. And when I saw this challenge, I thought that it would be really great to use the mixed reality to build into an e-commerce solution. So it's a new innovative way of using an e-commerce system. I've had experience before with virtual reality as well, but the mixed reality is really cutting edge technology at the moment. So this is what our application is based on. So obviously the core of that is the AI product recommendations. It's for our clients to be able to upsell products. It's got a virtual store assistant, which uses voice synthesis, which is basically it can speak. So that's the front-facing side of the service that we offer. So there's a global centralized products database. So this is to, in the brief, it mentioned about how stores like Amazon were able to, they have so much data, it's hard to compete with them. So we agree with that. And so we put a solution together which is centralized, but it does use the blockchain. And through the natural process of our customers uploading the data, their products to their store, it populates a global database through the blockchain. And the store owners get incentives for popular products. So any one of our customers would be able to take products from this global database and sell them on their store. And the incentives for this is that the best sellers, the people that uploaded those products, would be incentivized for that. We also have the same idea with a global recommendations database. So during the natural process of the application, which you'll see a video of in a second, the interactions with the products populate a recommendations database, which again is through the private blockchain. It's verified because we will have trusted partners, which will be the nodes, which help us distribute the blockchain and help with the verification on that side. And obviously the main goal of this is that our customers would be able to upsell their products. With the global recommendation database, and obviously it's a benefit to all of the customers. The AI model that is trained on this data, which is being verified by the blockchain, that it's legitimate data. So this is a quick video, and then I'll hand you over to my team member. And this is a bit of a demonstration. Now, the video quality isn't amazing. It's hard to do a video inside mixed reality, but you have to imagine that I'm immersed in this when I'm videoing this. So this is like all around. Oops. Sorry, I need to, 1 second. I can't get to it. Can you hear the sound?
No, not yet.
Okay. Right, 1 second.
But it's okay.
Sorry.
Carry on playing anyway without the sound.
Okay. Okay, so as you can't see this, hear the sound, what's happening is basically I'm explaining how this e-commerce store works. So,
okay, that's it, I'm afraid. But thank you very much. Thank you so much. Good work. Well done, guys. Okay, right. If you can stop sharing your screen. Okay, so first of all, before we go on to the Q&As, and we'll open the floor up to the judges, etc. Well done to all of the teams. Oh, hello, did you want to pause your mic? Right, so first of all, congratulations and well done to all of the teams. Can we get everyone come on and give everyone a round of applause, please? Put your videos on, round of applause. Let's go. Yay! Woohoo! Yeah. Good stuff, good stuff. So one of the reasons, well done everyone, one of the reasons why we try and do a tech check, why we try and go through everything else, it's brutal. All of this hard work, everything else, but I thought there was amazing projects, amazing concepts, amazing presentations that everyone should be super, super proud with themselves. So I just want to say a really, really good well done. So let's put this out. Does anybody have any questions to any of the teams? And we'll just kind of do a free fall. Anybody just can start asking questions. I know it's late and I know that you guys are probably exhausted, but bear with us. We may have one or two. Does anybody have any questions? Or does everyone just want a gin and tonic or beer and a glass of wine and that's it, we just want to go? And everyone wants to celebrate Diwali better as well, just instead of going on the hackathon. But would you, does anybody have any questions?
So for the last team, could you please share the algorithm that you have used for the product recommendation?
Yeah, well, in this one, we weren't able to find somebody that was working with on the AI with us, and I'm able to do that, but I was focusing on the mixed reality. So we checked to see if we've used a service for that at the moment. We've built a private blockchain which interacts with that. So that's our next stage, will be to work on the actual AI model for that.
Okay, sure. Thanks.
Excellent. Okay. Anybody else with any questions?
Okay, so my first question goes to Blockwood. So the question is, you guys use IPFS, right? And for storage, and so what's unique about you, right? So basically, you upload something and it goes to IPFS, and you produce a QR code. What is unique about you, and what is not existing currently, and what are you solving?
Okay.
Okay, so like we are using the IPFS, but the unique feature is that we are giving the QR code also. By the scanning the QR code, you can just directly retrieve your certificate or what document you are putting inside that IPFS files to the system. You will directly get an access of that by just scanning the QR code. You just don't need to write the whole hash ID, all that stuff. So you just need to scan that code, QR code.
Okay, so
and hello.
Yeah.
And one thing is that I need to share my screen for that. Is it like, can I share?
Yeah, quick, yeah.
Yeah, okay. So like if I will show you like the unique feature is that you can see like this certificate from here to here. The certificate has been issued by the government, but the additional feature is that what we have put in from here to here, like, oh sorry, actually Diwali is going on, so so the additional feature that we have put in, the first of all we have put in the barcode, as well as we have put in the hash ID of this thing. And one additional feature is that we have put in the previous hash ID of this data. So if you scan this barcode, okay, so if you scan this barcode, you will be directly see the certificate, as well as you will directly if you want to see the back data of this data, like previous data of this block, you can just directly retrieve the data of that also by just
okay, yeah. So actually, I'm leading to my next question. So you are part of your challenge is basically blockchain in insurance, right?
Yeah.
So how does this relate to insurance, and how do you suppose for insurance? Okay, first tell me how does this relate with insurance, and then I'll follow up with my next question.
Okay, so like there is, for example, there is an art that there is an unique art. So what we does, we actually give them a that we will just like I've shown you that certificate that has been issued by that government. We will just directly you can say like a capture that art, and we will just put that art into an IPFS storage, and we will also like create that that thing, that QR code, that kind of thing. So from that that will be stored on a blockchain. So
Okay, so how do you verify these documents, and how do you avoid plagiarism? So somebody else could have taken this same artwork before it
yes.
was published, and they could have added it to your solution, and they could have claimed it it's theirs. How do you solve that?
So yeah, so for that there will be a registration process will be there. So this software is not like you can say like it is for the limitation public only. So for example, you need to be first of all register on this thing, and for plagiarism, I like if anyone try to like change any kind of data inside that picture, okay, so that hash ID will not be matched. Okay, there will be a different two hash ID will be there. Like original hash ID will be a different, and if anyone tried to like do a plagiarism, or if anyone tried to do any kind of Photoshop or edit, that hash ID will be a totally completely will be a different. Okay, so there will be a two different hash ID.
Okay, great. Okay, fine. All right.
Yes, if you'll give permission, we can also show you that if anyone try to do any kind of like you can say like any kind of Photoshop of that same photo. Okay, if anyone try to remove a single word also, it will automatically change the whole hash IDs, and QR code
Yeah,
also be completely
yeah,
changed.
yeah. I understand what you're saying.
Perfect.
So
You,
I've got a couple of
sorry.
questions. Is there
Yeah,
time for
amazing.
more?
Good. Yeah, you carry on.
Yeah, okay. So next question is for leaders. So leaders, you guys there?
Uh, yeah, actually, I am the leader. Actually,
No, no,
we are
no. I'm
students,
talking about
so
team leaders. Team leaders. Talking about team leaders.
There's a team called leaders. That's what he's
Yeah,
mentioned.
yeah. There's a team called leaders. Is that team over here?
Hello.
Yeah. Hello.
Hello. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm team member.
Yeah. Okay. So, do you guys have a similar thing to what Blockwood has? So basically, QR code scanning. Am I right?
Yes, yes.
Okay. So how are you guys different from the previous group?
We have this hashing function, and this unique QR codes. So we can get our that file everywhere using that QR code and has. So this is our difference from other
hello,
groups.
hello.
Yeah.
Sorry, sir. Actually, Vikas is from my team. Actually, he has got confused a little bit. Vikas, he's talking
Yes,
about a
sir.
different team. So,
Oh, okay,
Vikas,
okay. Sorry, sir.
Yeah, Robin is talking
okay,
about that. Yeah.
okay. Sorry for that.
So sorry, sir. Sorry.
No worries.
Yeah. Okay. So no one from team the team leaders. There's a group called leaders who implemented a similar QR code thing.
Yes.
Are you guys here?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So Mariam, so my question is, you guys have implemented a QR code system, right? How are you guys different from the previous team?
No, we haven't coded it.
Okay, fine.
I have a quick question for Sarah if she's still here.
I am indeed, yes.
Hi,
I was-
Sarah.
Hello.
Would it be okay for me to drop the link into the video in the Slack, please? Because that was like the main.
Yes, of course. Yeah,
Okay,
send it
thank you.
through.
So
Yeah.
if anybody wants to see the video, it's pretty good. Okay,
Yeah, cool.
thank you.
Yeah, well done.
Thanks, Sarah.
Oh, so
Okay.
I just want to quickly jump in. When we were doing our talk, there were a couple of questions, and also
There
Zab
was.
Brendan had a question as well that we couldn't answer.
I saw a question about your challenge from Kevin Reddy, which was how are you guys different from, I don't know if you're on here actually, Kevin, you're probably better suited to ask the question than I am.
they're probably already starting the scorecards in because we're on a really tight time
Yeah,
frame.
no, good point. It was, how are you guys different from other supply trackers like TransLens?
So I briefly had a look at the website, and what we've noticed is that compared to theirs, ours is completely open source. Our tool isn't specifically tailored to supply chains. We're creating a generic tool, which is open source, can be used for multiple layers of temporal tracking in graphs.
And then on the technical side, the key capability with our tool is the fact that you have the temporal element, which is something that both existing solutions within SME sectors, as well as graph solutions, so take Neo4j, etc., or any other billion-dollar companies, is that they struggle with large data, especially from the time perspective. They can give you the idea of what your supply chain looks like at a static snapshot today or tomorrow at tomorrow's date, but they can't give you the evolution of how you got there. Nor can they go back in time and tell you what your previous trends used to look like. And if they did do that, they would have to re-ingest all the data, which would take several hours, costing you money, manpower, and other resources. We can do it with a click of a button. And as you do with a click of a button, you can compare what your data looks like across time. And as you can compare your data across time, you can see how you got to today. You can look at the trends, you can look at previous history, and that will allow you to also predict the future. And we do it effectively, quickly, and cost efficiently. And as far as I know, we're the only company that does that.
Nice, good finish on that one. Okay, I'm going to go through each of the judges just to make sure that if there are any questions, that we've got them all covered. So Ingrid, if you're still with us, do you have any questions?
Yeah, I'm still here.
Okay, do you have any questions or are we all good to go?
The only one I had was on, I'll let you know in a second, on the team Ananas, if they can answer how they plan to sustain it long term.
Okay.
Data perspective. Yeah.
Do we have the team members still with us?
Yes.
Okay, good.
Okay. Yeah, this idea just grew just 48 hours ago. Okay, it's just a fresh idea, and if we are making a product out of this, we need some revenue to develop, and we are calling open source developers to contribute to our program, and teachers and students who can contribute, so that we can make lesson plans and we can study about the sustainability of the project. Is that fine?
Perfect, thank you. Brendan?
Yeah, can you hear me, Sarah?
Yes, we can, yes. I think this seems to be the general phrase, doesn't it, for any Zoom chat. Can you hear me? Can you see my screen?
I
and can you hear
I was
me?
on a different microphone earlier, so I don't know if I was heard, but I do have a question for Choreograph, Alhamza and Haroon, if I remember correctly. One of the things you said there, you said that, the contract would be represented by a smart contract. And you also said that the provenance or the ownership or something would be owned through a wallet. Is that correct?
That's
Is
correct,
that using tokens then to track the item? Is that the key?
Yeah.
Yes.
So one of
no, go for it, Haroon.
Yeah. So one of the biggest challenges in the supply chain globally is that you normally have like house airway bills, and you have airway bills, or you have other sort of shipping equivalents. And what happens is the item arrives to a port of call and is then broken into many small pieces. And the piece tracking is usually a difficult challenge. Have you thought that through?
So,
or how would you do it?
So one idea we did have was, if the items are represented as transactions or as tokens, for example, then you should be able to individually track where that token goes. Even if that went out of the contract, that should still be able to be tracked. So whenever the token gets scanned,
for a piece of cargo,
exactly.
That piece of cargo, let's say, is a ULD container in a plane, and it lands in an airport, and then that distributes into 100 pieces. So will you break that token into 100 sub-tokens, or how will you handle that?
So from how I see it currently, the blockchain would let you divide that into hundreds of tokens, but I don't think why you couldn't write a smart contract that, given a token, would produce a larger set out of the first one.
Okay. Yeah, it's not a trick question like that.
Yeah.
It's definitely only one of the trickiest things, and not everybody has solved it well in the digital world, and that's where a lot of piece tracking, so the end user likes to see exactly where my piece is as opposed to the bulk cargo. So something to maybe take into mind.
Yeah, absolutely. I think we
Really good
noticed that you're working on this as well, so it would be very interesting to hear how you're doing it and addressing this.
Yeah, I'd love to share a few of the problems we're trying to solve. Yeah, I just thought your graphic representation is very good.
Yay. Perfect. Any other questions, Brendan? Are you good?
No, that's it. Thank you.
Amazing. Thank you. Manish, if you're still here, do you have any questions for the teams? Maybe not. No. Okay. Johan or Jonna? Sorry. Okay. And Tuhin?
No, I'm good. Thank you.
Amazing.
Listening to others. It's great.
Okay, excellent, good stuff. And I know Kevin's just had to leave us quickly for another conference, but the judging scorecards from Kevin is in. Robin, I know that you've asked plenty of questions. If you've got any more, just let us know. Jules, any questions? Oh, okay. But oh, this could be going quickly. And Daniel, any questions from Daniel? All right, well, that's a good sign, actually. There's questions. It means that most people have answered most of the things either in their project submissions and within the pitch presentations. So what happens now? Let's reconvene. I think the agenda, I have absolutely no concept of time, by the way, at the moment. I have no idea. No problem, it's perfect. I have no concept of time, but whatever the time is now, can we reconvene in 45 minutes? It just gives me time to quickly catch up with the judges for 5 minutes, and then we will we'll reconvene, we'll come back, we'll announce the winners, etc. So make it 5 o'clock. Okay, I've been told we're making it at 5 o'clock. We're coming back for team announcements. Yeah, everyone all good?
Okay.
Excellent. Thank you so
Thanks,
much.
everyone.
Actually, just one quick thing. Magdalena from our team will be sending through on each of the team channels just a feedback form. It really does help us. Please be kind. And I know that you're all probably exhausted, but if you can get that through to us at some point today, that would be amazing, because we do want to try and improve each time, each hackathon we have. But we also love to hear when we're doing well as well. So well done. We'll see you at 5 o'clock. Have a good day. Yay, we're getting this back. Woo! Bye. Praise you like I should. Yeah. Hey, welcome back. Oh my word, how crazy are these results? This is going to be super excited, super excited. Before we go through this, and I know that everybody's probably eager and waiting to find out, there's a few things I'd like to actually go through first. First of all, thank you so much for every single person here. Thank you for actually joining us this weekend. It's it's cross-border collaboration at its finest. We've actually operated over 18 different time zones this weekend, which is truly incredible. That's 6 time zones short for global dominance. So that's amazing for the actual, for us, and to encourage innovation, encourage actually networking, and just be creative with the like-minded people that are willing to give up their weekend to really try and tackle some of the biggest challenges that we face today. So first of all, thank you very much for joining us. I'd like to give a huge shout out to my staff. I think you're wonderful. I think the actual preparation for this is you've done amazingly well. You've managed the whole process this weekend, and what a great hackathon to actually finish on for the year. So this is for my team, please, everyone. This is for my team. You're amazing. Okay. I would like to thank all of the mentors that gave up all of their time over the weekend as well. And those of you who've actually made use of the mentors and picked their brains, I'm sure that you'll appreciate that, you know, they spend a lot of time and effort with us, and it's amazing that we've had that. Also, our keynote speakers from yesterday, amazing, absolutely amazing, with Brendan, with Neil, and with Manish. So thank you as well. Again, the insights from that was incredible. One of the things that we have had in terms of feedback is people will pay to hear presentations and pitches from you. So thank you so much. Thank you very much. And again, for our judges who've given up their Sunday to spend 5.5 hours to be with us. So can everyone please, we're going to be doing this a lot now over the next 10-15 minutes. So can everyone please take their cameras off or put their cameras on? Can you please unmute your mics? And can we have a round of applause for our judges, keynotes, and mentors? Well done. And I'd also, because I got pulled up about this in the last hackathon, Rob at TH.0 Helix and your team, the ones who are actually running the platform for us and making sure that our tech side of it is actually working. Without you guys, then obviously we wouldn't be virtual, to be honest. We'd be blind. So well done. Thank you very much. So, right.
Sorry, can I just say, as a participant, first-time participant, so again, sorry for any faux pas here.
No, not at all.
Can we all also turn on our cameras and give a big round of applause for Sarah for all the energy, all the good vibes, all the work that she's done. Thank you so much. You made it quite a wonderful experience.
Oh, thank you. That's the first
Good luck,
time
Sarah.
it's
Good
ever
luck.
happened to me. So my love goes out to you all as well. Literally showing the love. Okay. I'm sure I actually kind of want to delay it a little bit. I want to keep the suspense going. I don't want this to finish. And when I announce the winners, that's it. We're going to be done, and I don't want it to be done. So thank you very much. Thank you. So we've got, I've got to actually say this, 4th place, 3rd place, and 2nd place. There was 1 point in it for each of them. There was literally 3 points between 2nd and 4th place, but I am going to sort of just kind of get to it, I suppose. Actually, no. Before I do that, and I know everyone's just saying, Sarah, just get on with it, but I'm not going to. We did have one prerequisite, which we actually went through last night in my keynote speaking, and this was down to, as a company, we are advocating men's health. For this month, for the month of November. So all of you, we did say that I wouldn't actually announce the winners. I'm going to stick to this until you either all put on your moustaches or you all put on your screensavers or anything else if you've got that. So if we can do this, and I'll get my team to start off with this.
I already have one. Does that count?
Oh yeah, yes, it does. You're literally you're just running the force. Yeah, you're completely on it. So so can we all put our moustaches on, please? I can't actually do it because I'm on my phone. So I'm the only one who can't do it.
Yeah, same here. I'm also on my phone, Sarah.
Okay, that's fine. We'll let some of you off. We'll let some of you off. So with all of that, and then just with the Movember, if you can do this, because we'd like to take some screenshots so that we can put it through and make sure that we're tagging everyone for our Movember for health, men's health. Okay, so are we ready? Is everyone ready? Yeah, cool. So if you can do this, and the team can do the screenshots, amazing. That's it. We'll move on from it now. That's enough. We'll move on. Okay, so let's start going. We're actually going to request a drum roll from everyone. So we're going to start. We're going to join in. Okay, so the 3rd place winner is EduNudge. So well done to Eduna. You've come third place. Yes, so well done. Congratulations, you guys. Okay, so second place winners. Oh. So people are so excited. Eduna, that's it. Yes, you came third. Congratulations, well done. All right, so next drum roll, please. Okay, second place goes to Choreograph. So can we have a round of applause for Choreograph?
Thank you.
Please?
We're well humble. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, amazing. Great presentation, you guys. Literally, everyone's had a great presentation. Okay, so we are going to do the final winners. So this is it. Last drum roll. Okay, it goes to Hash It Like You Mean It. Yeah!
What?
Round of applause. Everyone needs to put the cameras on and please give them a great big round of applause. It was amazing. You guys absolutely smashed it.
Sarah, it is Hash You Like You Made It. That was that is.
It is. Hey, so well done. Honestly, you got.
This is amazing.
It is. It's honestly, it's the quality's been amazing. To see everybody working throughout the night. Some teams, you know, we could see just one person online, and then everyone jumped on at different times. It's just incredible. It's incredible from our perspective. I do genuinely love my job. I absolutely love it. I love meeting people like yourselves. I love coming to or hosting the hackathons, and like I've mentioned, I've been part of hackathons myself. So I would really hope that you keep the network going as well. We're going to keep this Slack channel open. As you know, hackathons is all about open source. We want to share this. We want to make sure that we can try and promote this as much as possible, and your concepts and your ideas. So this takes me on to what happens next. So as an organization at TH.0, this is again from my experience. I've participated in so many hackathons that we know great ideas have just stayed within that room. That's something we 100% want to change. So what I'll be doing is we'll be sending through my Calendly invite link. I would like teams to actually book in an hour slot with me. Ideally not next week, because tomorrow, to be honest, we're going to be on skeleton staff. I'm going to allow my staff to have the day off. Well, part of the day off. They're not going to have the whole day off. That'd be ridiculous, wouldn't it? But they'll have most of the day off. And then, so if we can do it for the week, for next week, not this coming week, the week after, book in an hour slot with me. And I'd like to talk you through your concepts. We'll go through full feedback of your project submissions. We'd like to find out whether or not you'd be interested to pursue this further and your concepts further. So as an organisation, we have a vast array of network within our realms. So what we will want to do is try and make sure, if you do want to progress with your concept, we have mentors that we can put you in touch with. We will help secure you with a business plan, a really true business plan. We'll help you with your presentations, and we'll actually set up roundtables so we can get NGOs, we can get funders, investors to all actually just listen to your concepts. We want to actually put you on a global stage, on an actual global platform. So that's what we'll be looking for. If you'd like to carry on with your networking, then of course carry on doing so. Please go through the networking channel on Slack and connect to everybody that's participated. As I said, we're all like-minded, we're all here, and I hope you've all had fun from this. One of the things also from TH.0's perspective, we will be, we're actually setting up something quite exciting in the background that by the end of the year, you will all have invites to. And this will be a free subscription for what we'll be offering from our clients and from education, from training, etc., etc. So we'll send you through invites, but it's still just being tweaked at the moment. So just bear with us a few more weeks. Anybody who's posted up on Find a Job, again, this is all about networking. So please, even if you're not looking for a job, please just have a look on that channel as well. You never know, somebody within your organization may be looking to expand on a team, or you may be able to recommend them to somebody or have a look at something. Also, our recruitment partners, we'll ask them to get in touch with you over the course of this week. So as I said, this is what we're trying to do, is build a community. And I hope you've enjoyed it, and I hope you've really you're going to be well rested, and I think you should all deserve a drink if you want a drink. Or those want apple juice. My apple juice is going to be grape juice, but apple juice if you want to have apple juice. But again, I'd just like to say congratulations to everyone. Thank you for making my job amazing. And I suppose I just want to do another round of applause if I can. I just want to keep clapping. Just clap all night. We'll be putting everything up on Slack. We're, as I said, keeping it open. We want to keep the channels open. And I look forward to speaking to each and every one of you in the forthcoming weeks. Congratulations. Well done.
Thanks, everyone.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you all. Thank
All
you.
right.
Bye.
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 Yeah.
Bye.